Hello, in this video we're going to be talking how to use OBS in order to record narration over a video. Now the first thing I have to do is preface this by noting that unless you have a pretty good computer, this is not going to work. You're going to want to record your narration under Audacity, using Audacity, and then use Shotcut to put them together. But if you have a pretty good computer, this will work. It's just because you have to have several programs running at once. That's what kind of makes it tricky. But first of all, let's look at OBS. So OBS records whatever's on your desktop. And since OBS is on the desktop, it's recording that. And you want to make sure that you can have like a scene, and then you add, like here I've set it to capture the display of my computer, to capture my mic. And you can also like add like a webcam if you want, using a source. If you need help with this, just let me know, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You create a scene, then you add sources. The big thing I want to know is with the audio mixer. So right now I have the desktop audio muted, and that means it's only going to record things from my microphone. If I was to mute my mic, you wouldn't actually hear me talk. You may have noticed it was going up and down still. That's because I kept talking, but it was gray, and that's because it wasn't recording it. So you just want to be aware that when you're recording, that you're recording what you think you're recording. So if I were to play a video right now on my computer, it would just be playing it would just be recording what was coming from the video itself. Or I'm sorry, it would not record the video because the desktop is off. It would just be recording what the mic is picking up. So if you want to narrate a video, you need to make sure that it's picking up the mic and the desktop audio. If you play a video and narrate it, but your mic is muted, it will not pick up what you're saying. So you want to just keep that in mind. So for this, we need to unmute both, right? Because I'm going to be playing a video and then talking over it. So let's pull up a video just to show you some of the issues that can come up. So here's the video I want to look at. We'll start it. And one thing you'll note, first of all, is that it's going to record this video. The video itself doesn't have any sound. That's fine. But it's going to record this video. And the problem is it's going to have all this other information, which we don't want. We don't want all this stuff. This is annoying. So if you just let your mouse sit, it will disappear. But if you right click, it'll also disappear. Now, the problem is if it gets nudged, it'll come back. But right click, make it disappear. So when you open this up to record, you have to make sure that you start it a little bit beforehand, because you got to get all this junk off. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to record some speech, some narration. Okay, I want to go back a little bit further. General Douglas MacArthur and Filipino President Osmeña depart from their landing craft to land on Filipino soil. Now that wasn't great narration. That's fine. I just wanted to show you how that would work. So if we get out of here, now what's tricky is I need to stop the recording in order to show you then how you would edit it. So I'm going to stop the recording and then start it right back up. All right. So let's go now. And usually Shotcut, its default is it will save to your movies folder, or I'm sorry, to your videos folder. So we have to go to this PC, videos, and then you can see I've recorded a bunch of stuff on Shotcut. But this is my most recent file, the one we just did together. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to open the Shotcut, and I'm going to drop that file in. And you can see now it's recorded what was on my screen, and there's the video. So we can advance to the point where I actually narrated, and it helps to look at the waveforms. You can kind of see where people are talking. That's where I stopped, and this is where I started narrating. So let's go here, split it playhead, remove, split it playhead, remove, and now I'll play it. So not great, right? That I would have had to do it a second take. I didn't have a script. I was just going from the top of my head. You would want to have a script. You would want to do it till you got it right. But in this way, you can see how you can add narration using OBS. You could also just do it with Audacity and then edit it together in OBS. A lot just depends on what's working for you. Like I said, OBS, you got to have a pretty powerful computer for it to work. The ones in the Public History Lab are not strong enough. So just keep that in mind. But here's a way you could do it. OBS has a lot of other wonderful uses to record PowerPoints and things like that. It is worth learning how to use. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know.